All right, the B feature of the TNR Dirt Construction Sportsman Modifieds are on the track. Front row, inside pole position, Shaylin Holloway, number 38. Outside him,
all right, race
C, Eric Chabb.
Test.
Thought we lost our announcer, so I started. We'll let him take over. Well, he may not be there yet. Second row, 1J, Jacob Schmutz. Outside him, number 55, Tyler Fry. Third row, number 33, Bob Dower on the inside. Outside, number 83, Tracy Holloway. Fourth row inside, number 70, Don Morris. Outside him, 4 DJ, Hunter Cantrell. Fifth row inside, 77W, Tyler Watts. Outside him, in the fifth row, 06 of Andrew Wallace. Sixth row inside, position 04M, Matt Miller. Outside position, sixth row, number 39, Scott Eaton. Seventh row inside position, number 73D, Terry Blessing. Outside position, seventh row, number 25X, Trevor Baker. And in the eighth row on the inside, number 25C, William Cameron. 15 cars in this B feature of the TNR Dirt Construction Sport Mods. 10 laps. The top 8 transfer to the A feature race. We'll be back with the green flag. Tyler Fry jumps to the lead. On lap number 1, Shaylin Holloway following in second.
Test. 1 2.
Jacob Schmutz, 1J in third.
Test.
Bob Dower, 33 and fourth. Holloway wants to leave no doubt that he's going to transfer out of this B feature. I think I said Holloway. Fry, I mean. To get the furthest up in the pack that he can go. Start in the A feature. Working on a quarter lap lead. He's going to run in lap traffic here. Safely gets around it. Shaylin Holloway. Schmutz. Dower.
Test. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Test. Huh? 1 2. Look, test now.
4 laps to go. Dower with a big lead.
1 2.
Holloway second. Schmutz third.
Logan.
25C into fourth.
Yellow's out, guys. Yellow's out. Off of turn 3. Yellow's out.
Test 1 2.
Yellow's out. I didn't see what for. We'll be back.
Test.
Go. 5 to go.
5 laps remaining here on this restart.
I can hear you, buddy.
Fry, Holloway,
I don't know. We're still working on the PA up here.
Schmutz and Cameron. Miller in 5th. Fry jumps to the lead again, followed by Shaylin Holloway. Schmutz not trailing not far behind, and Cameron. 4 laps to go. Miller moves around Cameron into 4th. 8 transfer. There's 8 cars left on the track, so all these cars will transfer to the B. Right now, it just depends on which order they'll transfer. We have a car off in turn 2. Fry continues the lead. Holloway, Schmutz, Miller, Cameron. White flag lap coming up for Fry. Shaylin Holloway second. Schmutz, Miller, Cameron, Dower. Checker flag for Tyler Fry this time around. Have another car leave the track. Tyler Fry had the top transfer position, followed by Shaylin Holloway. Jacob Schmutz. Cameron passes Miller at the end, and Bob Dower. So Tyler Fry wins the B and will have the first transfer position, best transfer position in the A feature.
Test, test. Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
Coming up will be B feature for the IMCA Bank of Tesket stock cars.
Okay. All right. Well, it.
Hear you up here.
10-lap B feature for the IMCA Bank of Tesket stock cars. Row 1 inside position. Number 91E is Scott Granzella. Outside row 1, number 9, Trevor Thornton. Row 2 inside, number 66, Jeff Joldersma. Outside row 2, 59S, Tony Stinson. Third row inside, 37, Jason Rogers. Third row outside,
Okay, guys.
63C.
10 laps.
Fourth row inside, 55A, Bob Arnold.
Test,
Fourth
test,
row
1,
outside,
2.
Jay Hackmeister.
Test.
Hackmeister. Fifth row inside, number 7, Brian Hickman.
Test, 1, 2.
Fifth row outside, number 5, Jim Stolzenberg. Sixth row inside, number 777 of Marion.
All right, I think after
Seventh row outside,
much
Dustin
technical
Newland.
difficulties, can you hear us all right
Seventh row
now?
inside, number 59, Corey Struck.
Don't move your mouth.
10 laps. Top 8 transfer to the A feature to buy for the $1,000. Here we go. No, one more lap. We'll be back.
All right, Scott Berg, Marion Woody, Dustin Newland, Corey Struckoff. Here we go. 8 cars transferred to the A feature. Green flag. Granzella up high, Holzberg down low. Thornton up high, Stinson. Jeff Jolsberg, Granzella, Thornton, Stinson. Jason Rogers in the 37 car. Gets up high, almost loses it. Hackmeister. Jeff Holzman. Your lead car. Granzella, Stinson, Thornton. Hackmeister in the 08 car. Jason Rogers, Bobby Arnold, Woody. All right, Jolsma. Granzella, Thornton, Stinson, Hackmeister. All right, yellow flag comes out this time.
Yellow's out, guys. Yellow's out. Top of turn one. Top of turn one.
Corey struck off. The fire went out down between 1 and 2.
We'll be back with the restart.
You'll have to forget.
Here's the restart.
Here we go.
Western Kansas guy. Ah, it looks like we're going to go racing here, buddy. Jeff Joldersma. Here we go. Green flag flies. Granzella, Thornton, Stinson, Hackmaster, your 4th place car. Stinson on the bottom of Thornton. Who's going to prevail? Stinson on the bottom. Joldersma. Granzella. Thornton, Stinson, Arnold. Jason Rogers in the 37 car.
Woody into the wall.
Joldersma, Granzella, Stinson, Thornton, Arnold. Jason Rogers. Woo, look out here. Dustin Newland making a move on the bottom here. Coming back to the front. Jay Hackmaster, the 09 car. Jeff Joldersma.
Newland in the
Scott
transfer
Granzella,
spot right
Tony
now.
Stinson.
Spot number 8.
Trevor Thornton, Bob Arnold.
He moves into
Jason Rogers, the 37 car. Scott Granzella trying to make a comeback with
now Woody moves into the transfer
66
spot.
car.
08.
Jeff Joldersma.
He's going to drop out.
Bob Arnold trying to work this bottom. Stinson, Thornton, Jason Rogers. All right, white flag come out that time, or will come out this time. White flag for Jeff Joldersma. Scott Granzella, Stinson,
Woody
Arnold,
still in the transfer
Thornton.
spot.
All right, we got a race. See what's happening down here in turn 4. Scott Granzella turns her to the bottom. Can he make it stick? It's going to be Joldersma. Granzella, Stinson, Arnold, Thornton. Whew. What a race.
And either Woody or Newland was the transfer spot. I couldn't see which.
That's it. These
66.
the top 8 cars will transfer to the A feature. There we go.
Minneapolis cheerleaders doing a 50-50 draw on the night. Do a cheer for us.
All right, buddy. Get in there. Right.
How about it for the first one? Don't forget, 50-50, dollar fee, 6 to 5. Where are we at? How much money we got? You don't want to talk to me, really.
Buddy, you look like you could just fit right in there. Well, I think you'd have to shave your mustache off if you went to high school.
Right now, the winner goes home with $174.
Okay, mod lights, come on out. Mod lights, come on out.
All right. Looks like All-American Towing is going to be the pace truck for the All-American Towing Mod Lights series here, buddy. Awesome. Is that a good-looking truck or what? Yes, sir. All right. Here we are. A feature time, folks. All right. On the pole, the 33 car, Mr. B.J. Dower. On the outside, the 6 of Mr. Trace Ayers. Tyler Bradshaw on the 15B. Brian Davidson, the 55B. Row 3, the 21 Bud Lee. Corbin Pickrell in the 83. Row 4, the 3 of Dustin Forsberg. Ethan Holton in the 27 car. Row 5, the 48B Brandon Gray. Justin Kinderknecht in the 51 car. Jill Roberg in the 10J. Hey, that girl can run. Ryan Seacrest, the 12 car. Dan Huff in the 48. When they come around this time, race fans, get up off your chairs here and wave them guys. Tell them we appreciate them coming out and putting on the show here tonight. They'll wave back. They appreciate any fans like you to come out when it's cold like that to watch these guys race.
All right, it's feature time. We got any NASCAR fans in the house? How about number 2, Miller?
Okay, guys, this is your parade lap. This is your parade lap right here.
Wave them guys. Wish them good luck here.
First person down here to tell me how many race cars tonight with the green flag is about to be number 2, Miller Lite. Run, homeboy, run.
Keselowski.
No, but you are close. 206 collision.
Okay, lights will go out on the back stretch. Will be green on the front. Lights will go out on the back. Will be green on the front this time.
Hey, there you go, by golly. He'll look good in that Miller Lite hat, won't he? There you go. All righty, B.J. Dower leads them down here. It's A feature time at Minneapolis Raceway. All right.
Jay Dyer wins his
16
first heat
laps.
race tonight. Let's see if he can take a
Take
feature
no prisoners
here in the Mod Lights.
All-American Towing Mud Light Series. Green flag flies. B.J. Dower to the point. Tyler Bradshaw. Bud Lee.
Spin out in turn 1. And the yellow's out.
Got a yellow out here for the Mr. Kinderknecht.
Earl the
Or
Pearl.
I'm saying
Turn 1 there, guys. Turn 1.
turn 1 here.
We'll be back with the restart. Original restart here, 16 laps.
Dower to the point. Tyler Bradshaw in second. Bud Lee. Trace Ayers, your 4th place car. Dustin Forsberg in the 3. Bradshaw. B.J. Dower. Bud Lee gets underneath Bradshaw.
Thank you.
Ayers. Brandon Gray. Forsberg. Whoa. Brings out the yellow. We lost some piece off a race car over by the yellow light over there in turn 3. The safety crew will get over there and pick this thing up. Whether it's a spring or whatever it was, come off that car there.
1 lap gone. We'll have another restart.
Went about 20 foot in the air. Yeah. All right. All right. Believe we're going to get this one started here, bud. B.J. Dower. Here we go. Green flag. Tyler Bradshaw. Right hot after B.J. Dower. Bradshaw making a move, getting on the inside. It's Bradshaw, Dower. Bradshaw to the bottom. Dower runs him out of room. It's Dower, Bradshaw, Lee, Ayers, Forsberg, Gray, Kinderknecht. Pickrell up high. Ryan Davidson on the bottom. Ethan Holton on the bottom. All right, out of 4. B.J. Dower, Bradshaw, Lee, Forsberg, Gray, Ayers, Kinderknecht, Holton. Oh,
Yellow's out
flag
again.
comes out.
Oh, right here.
The 12 car, Mr. Ryan Seacrest, has spun out down here on the front stretch.
So
Get everybody slowed down here.
B.J. Dower has held Bradshaw off on
Get him
2
started
restarts.
up,
Let's
get
see
him
if we
turned
can
around
do it
and headed
again.
the
We'll be
right
back.
direction here. Yes, sir, I heard that. That's exactly right. All right, B.J. Dower. Tyler Bradshaw bring him down here. Here we go. Green flag flies. Dower, Bradshaw, Lee, Ayers. Oh, look out.
Bradshaw
BJ
getting
Dower.
around him. Looks like
The
Dower
fire
ran
went
out of
out.
fire
Everybody
there
missed
after the
him
third
here.
restart.
Bradshaw, Lee, Ayers, Forsberg, Gray, Kinderknecht, Pickrell, Davidson, Holton. Is your running order?
And Dower's
yellow
run
flag
out of
comes
fire
out
here,
here.
coming into turn 4.
We didn't. Either we lost the
Then get him started. He might get his spot back. They didn't
fire
go a
went
lap.
out or lost a drive shaft.
Let's see how that all
BJ
turns
Dower.
out. All right, here's the restart. Number 4.
All right, here we
Bradshaw in the
go.
lead.
Green flag. Tyler Bradshaw. Bradshaw to the lead. Bud Lee second. Ayers third. Forsberg fourth. Brandon Gray fifth. Kinderknecht sixth. Tyler Bradshaw taking care of business. Ayers into second. Forsberg third. Gray fourth. Kinderknecht. Lee, Holton. Pickrell, Brian Davidson. Ryan Seacrest and our 15-year-old little girl there, Miss Jill Rolberg. And Dan Huff here. All right, coming out of 4. Bradshaw, Ayers, Forsberg, Gray, your top 4 cars. 11 laps to go. Tyler Bradshaw, Trace Ayers, Dustin Forsberg, Kinderknecht, Holton. Whoa, look out. Ayers gets off the backside, gets her reel back in, and loses his position.
Forsberg into
Get
second.
off that wall. All right, Bradshaw, Forsberg,
Kinderknecht into third.
Kinderknecht.
Holton
got one
fighting
spun out down
in the
here.
4th
Turn
now.
number
Ayers
2.
5th.
Can you get it going? Brandon Gray, I believe.
Yellow is out for
Brandon Gray gets her turned around and headed the
Brandon
other direction.
Gray
but,
in
not before the yellow comes
number
out
2,
here.
turn number 2.
All right.
We'll be back.
All right, I believe we got them lined up here.
Restart number 5.
Bradshaw, Dustin Forsberg, Trace Ayers. Lead them down here. We're gonna
Ayers
go
got 2
green
positions
flag
back
race.
with that restart.
Everybody's trying the bottom route. They're going to catfish it here for a little bit. Bradshaw, Forsberg, Ayers, Kinderknecht, Holton, Lee, Pickrell. Brian Davidson taking the high route up here. Brandon Gray getting back in the mix. Bradshaw, Forsberg, Ayers.
Kinderknecht gets around
Holton.
Ayers into third.
Seven to go this time by. Bradshaw, Forsberg, Kinderknecht, Ayers, Holton, Lee, Pickrell, Gray, Davidson, Ryan Seacrest, Jill Rolberg, Dan Huff's your running order. All right, out of turn 4. Bradshaw, Forsberg, Kinderknecht, Holton, Ayers. Yeah. Dustin Forsberg makes a move on Kinderknecht. Trying to get that
Kinderknecht,
position back.
Forsberg duking it out for second.
Bradshaw,
Holton right behind him.
Forsberg, Kinderknecht, Holton,
Bradshaw starting to run away with it.
Lee, Brandon Gray. Coming down the backstretch, coming out of turn 4. He's going to have to get around Dan Huff.
3 laps to go for Bradshaw.
Bradshaw.
Kinderconnect in the second now.
Forsberg. Ethan Holton.
Now Forsberg holding off Holton. Leaders starting to run into some lap traffic here.
Alrighty. Tyler Bradshaw. Justin
Holton
Kinderconnect.
passes Forsberg into
Holton.
third.
Dustin Forsberg. All right. Out of turn 4.
Lap to go.
Flag out
The yellow
here.
is out.
Trace Ayers spun
We
around
have
down
a
here.
car lot
turn
out
3.
run out of fire here. That's going to allow Kinderneck to get up close to Bradshaw
All right.
on probably a 2-lap restart here. He was about
All lined up here.
6,
Get ready to
7
go
car
again here. We're going
positions behind. Not just Forsberg, but Kinderconnect, but Holton and Forsberg also. We'll be back.
Ryan
Restart
Davidson,
number 6.
Ryan Secret.
Tyler Bradshaw
Joe
still
Roberg.
holding court here. Second,
Your running
2
order.
laps to go. Kinderconnect,
Easing
Holton,
down here in turn
Forsberg.
4. Ed Chenoweth waves that green flag. Here we're going racing.
Oh, we have
And this will bring
a
out
tie-up
the yellow.
and the start. Yellow will come out again.
Got them all jammed up here.
We'll be back. Hey, Brandon Gray left the track with a flat tire. They're changing it now.
Alrighty. Tyler Bradshaw.
I don't think he's going to make the
He's
restart.
down here
Restart
in
number
turn
7, 2
3
laps
and
to go.
4. Next time they come by, we'll be
Bradshaw,
racing.
Kinderconnect, Holton,
Green flag
Forsberg.
flies. Bradshaw to the
9
point.
cars left.
Kinderconnect to the bottom. Holton to the bottom. Get them babies spooled up. Get some RPM out of them. Get some speed.
1 lap to go.
Kinderconnect, Holton, Forsberg, Lee, Gray, Pickrell, Sechrist, Roberg.
Kinderconnect moving up on the
Ah.
inside of Bradshaw.
Kinderconnect, Justin
Passes
Kinderconnect
him going
makes a
into
move
turn
on the bottom.
3.
Can he hold on to
What
it?
happens?
Ooh,
Kinderconnect's
look
going to take it.
high here.
Bradshaw,
Kinderconnect,
Holton,
Bradshaw,
Forsberg.
Holton, Forsberg. Justin, woo, we got a yellow flag here.
Justin Kinderconnect.
We got some debris. Oh, that's a checkered. Be the mod lights. Ooh, we got a warm one here, don't we?
This will be Justin's first feature win of the year. His 5th at Minneapolis Raceway in this Mod Light division. Congratulations to Justin Kinderconnect. Tyler Bradshaw owns the car. Two good buddies racing against each other there. Kinderconnect with a big come from behind win here. Be back with the Hobby Stock A feature. A feature of the Coors Light Hobby
All-American
Stock.
Towing here, our pace truck here tonight. Look at that big rig here. All right, Coors Light Hobby Stock Division on the pole.
And
the
Adam
22,
Armstrong
Mr.
went 4 in a
Dennis
row.
Berry. Dwayne McInerney in the 72D. Chris Pollitt, the 60 car. Pete Beaumont, the 88B. Row 3, the Cheeseburger. G.W. Fuller. Brandon Stiggy in the 69 car outside of him. Row 4, Mike Truskowski in the 23 car. The 06, Tony Slothour. Row 5, Adam Armstrong. He's owned this race the last 3 weeks here. See if somebody can cut him down. Roy Armstrong in the 06R. Jacob Crowell in the row 6 in the 3C. 21K, Mike Wilson. Casey Gilmore in the 8G. Stand up, give these guys a big wave. Tell them you appreciate them coming out, putting on a show for tonight, fans. Stand up here and they can sure enough see you. They'll wave back at you here. All right, we got 16 laps for these boys. A feature time. Dennis Berry, Dwayne McInerney bringing them down into turn 3. Chris Pollitt, Pete Beaumont. Second play, here we go. Green flag flies. Dwayne McInerney, puffing a little smoke, gets up high. Dennis Berry. Pollock on the bottom here, Rick. All right, McInerney up the top. Dennis Berry. It's getting a little rough down here at the bottom here. Dennis Berry, McInerney, Pollock.
Slothour holding
Stiggy,
off Armstrong.
Cheeseburger, Truskowski, Beaumont, Slothour. Roy Armstrong up high here. Dennis Berry up high, Chris Pollitt down low. Stiggy down low, McInerney, Truskowski, Cheeseburger, Beaumont, Slothour, Armstrong. Out of turn 4, Pollitt, Berry. Pollitt leaves him by a fender. Down into turn 1 and 2. Chris Pollitt comes out the leader. Berry second. Stiggy third. McInerney fourth. Truskowski
Somebody
fifth.
left the low
Cheeseburger
spot
sixth.
open for
Beaumont,
Adam Armstrong.
seventh.
He moves up
Armstrong,
a
eighth.
place or 2.
All right, here we go. Pollitt, whoa, gets a little crowded down there. Dennis Berry gets into the wall.
Both the Armstrongs pass Slothour.
Brendan Stiggy gets sideways there, but it's Pollitt, Stiggy, Truskowski, Berry, Fuller. All right, look out. We got 21K. Get to the bottom. Pollitt, Stiggy, Truskowski, Berry, Fuller. Everybody gets underneath Mike Wilson here. Everybody's funneling up high here.
Armstrong into 5th
Chris
now.
Pollitt to the lead. Stiggy, Truskowski, Fuller moved up into the 4th position.
Oh,
Whoa,
2
we get
cars get
tangled
it.
up here on the front stretch here.
Tangled with the lap
Pete
car.
Beaumont
Everybody keeps going.
gets her lined out, gets back on the track down in turn 3. Stiggy making a move on Chris Pollitt down into turn 4. Pollitt, Stiggy, Truskowski, Fuller, Armstrong, Slothour, Armstrong. Stiggy to the bottom. Can he make it stick? Chris Pollitt powers back on the top side. Stiggy sticks it in down low. Chris Pollitt, he's going to do the crossover. Stiggy, Pollitt, Truskowski, Fuller, your 4 car. Armstrong, the 5th car. Stiggy up high, Pollitt down low. Pollitt trying to take this number 1 position away. Stiggy comes back. Stiggy, Pollitt.
Stiggy building a little lead here now.
Armstrong, Slothour, Berry.
Yellow
Beaumont,
is out
Gilmore.
for
we got a car
Crowell.
spun out down here in turn number
Turn
4.
3.
That's Jake Crowell in the 6C down here.
That'll bunch them up. We'll be back for the restart. Okay, with the restart, it's Stiggy, Pollitt,
All right, we got them lined up
Truskowski,
here. Brendan Stiggy,
Fuller, Adam
Chris
Armstrong.
Pollitt, Mike Truskowski, GW
Half
Fuller,
a race to go.
Adam Armstrong, Tony Slothauer, Roy Armstrong. Here we go. Green flag flies. Stiggy to the point, down in 2. Pollitt second. Truskowski third. Armstrong fourth.
Armstrong gets by
Fuller
Fuller.
up on the outside. Slothauer. Roy Armstrong up on top. Brendan Stiggy bringing it around to the top. Pollitt. Truskowski. Armstrong. Ooh. Dwayne McInerney carrying
Armstrong
the fender
moves
awful
past
bad
Truskowski
down
into
front
third.
straight here.
Now working on Pollitt.
He takes two car widths.
Armstrong moves to the outside.
With that fender hanging out here. All right, Brendan Stiggy, Chris Pollitt, Adam Armstrong, Mike Truskowski, GW Fuller, Tony Slothauer. 6 laps to go
Armstrong
here.
passes Pollitt on the
Armstrong
outside.
into second. Stiggy to the bottom. Armstrong to the top. Chris Pollitt back to third. Truskowski, Fuller, Slothauer, Berry, Bowman, Crowell, Gilmore.
About a
look out
5-car
here.
length lead. Stiggy over Armstrong.
21K, Mike Wilson just missed kissing the wall. Out of 4.
4 laps
Brendan
to go.
Stiggy, Armstrong, Pollitt, Truskowski, Fuller, Slothauer, Bowman, Crowell, Berry, Gilmore. 4 to go. Out of 4. Brendan Stiggy taking care of business. Armstrong
Armstrong is
back.
cutting into the
Pollitt,
lead a little bit. 3 laps remaining.
Truskowski.
Just about a
Fuller
2-car
making
length
a move
lead
up
now.
high. Slothauer
for
down
Stiggy.
low. It looks like Brendan Stiggy's trying to make sure that Adam Armstrong don't win 4 in a row. Brendan Stiggy, Armstrong, Pollitt, Truskowski, Slothauer, Fuller. All right, Brendan Stiggy up high. He'll get the white flag this time.
Can Armstrong catch Stiggy?
Stiggy goes to the bottom.
Get his
Armstrong
4th
goes to the
feature
top.
win in a row.
Power down.
1 lap remaining.
Stiggy takes the white flag this time. It's Stiggy, Armstrong. Can Brendan Stiggy hold him off?
Armstrong making
Stiggy
the
to the
move.
bottom, Armstrong to the top.
Stiggy's going to get it.
Brendan Stiggy's going to break Adam Armstrong's chokehold on the win. Armstrong second. Truskowski, Pollitt, your top 4 cars. Tony Slothauer, GW Fuller, Pete Beaumont, Crowell, Gilmore.
Good race by Brandon Stiggy, Fairbury, Nebraska. Holding off his buddy Adam Armstrong.
Yeah, Brendan Stiggy, this is, he has broke Adam Armstrong's chokehold on the winner's circle here, buddy. All right, race fans, he can hear you now. Give him a big round of applause.
What do you think there, big boy? Finally, somebody knocked Armstrong off. Are you buddies with him? Oh, race a lot together. All right, go race down there all here. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, take it through the race. All right, there he is, race fans. Your Coors Light IMCA Hobby Stock A feature winner, Mr. Brandon Sticky.
Congratulations, Brandon. Back with the modifieds. Feature.
259-941.
Look at that big car come on the track here, leading the A feature for the Casey's General Store IMC modified division out here.
Modifieds on the track.
All right, Brad Morris on the pole, Corey Lagroon outside, Jeff Jermark, Larry Sutton, row 2, Brendan Bocklinger, Brian Nell, row 3, Roger Peck, Joey Cleveland, row 4, Danny Morrison Jr., Bobby Bills, row 5, Randy Wilson, Ted Davis, row 7, Dan Hina, Matt Hinke, Kenny Sweet. Get up and rave them guys, wish them luck here. Show them you appreciate it. Gary Bradford, Chris Fogan, Jake Schroeder, Tim Watts, Brandon Payne, Terry Malm, Jason Caldwell. You don't trust them. That's a bummer. All right. There you go, by golly. What a good girl. Thank you, Minnie.
For a lap. The case,
We appreciate Veronica
Casey's General
Campbell,
Store
Sheena
IMC Modifieds.
Brubaker, and Speedy Gonzalez for singing the national anthem for us tonight. All right, 20 laps. All right, here we go, 20 laps. Hang on tight. Morris Lagroon, here we go. Corey Lagroon to the point. Morris, Blocklinger to the bottom. Jermark, Sutton. Lagroon, Morris, Blocklinger, Sutton, Jermark, Cleveland. Corey Lagroon, Brandon Blocklinger makes a power move on Morris here. Corey Lagroon, Don Morris, Brandon Blocklinger, Larry Sutton. Blocklinger makes the move on Morris, but can't make it stick.
Jermark spins out in turn 2. Yellow is out
flag
for him.
comes out here. We got one
That
spun around out here
will
on
bring
turn
everybody
number
together
2.
again and let everybody challenge Mr. Lagroon, who's
Taking over
building
the
the
back
lead.
stretch there. Mechanical issues. Corey Lagroon. Brad Morris. Here we go. Green flag flies. Corey Lagroon. Brad Morris. Roger Peck. Works his way up into the mix on the bottom behind Larry Sutton, Danny Morrison Jr. Oop, yellow comes out again.
Yellow's out. Number 17 here, turn 2.
All right. Schroeder and the 70 of Terry Mom get together down here.
We'll be back.
Brings out another yellow. Kenny Sweet. Bobby Bills.
LeGrune.
Brian Nell.
Morris.
Here we go. Green flag flies. LeGrune gives that horse the spurs and gets after it here. Morris, Sutton battling for that second position. Roger Peck down low. Danny Morrison Jr. up high. Joey Cleveland up high. Kenny Sweet in the mix. LeGrune up top. Oh, the yellow comes out. Dan Hina. Spun out down in turn number 4. Get this safety crew over.
Another restart.
Straightened around and already Tad Davis.
All right, restart number 3 for LeGrune.
75
Morris.
Car. All right, here we go. Brian
Peck.
Wilson. Here we go.
Morrison
Green flag
Jr.
flies.
Cleveland.
LeGrune up high. Morris down low. LeGrune gets over the berm, but he makes it stick. LeGrune, Morris, Sutton, Peck, Morrison, Sweet. Corey LeGrune, Brad Morris, Sutton, Peck, Morrison. The racetrack has 2 grooves. There's a high groove and there's a bottom groove tonight. Pick your choice. You can either catfish or eagle it. LeGrune, Morris, Sutton, Peck, Morrison Jr., Sweet, Bills, Cleveland, Ryan Nell.
Bills got around Cleveland.
Morris gets over the berm down in turn 2. Corey LeGrune. Morris. Sutton. Peck. Morrison. Sweet. A la last week. Woohoo.
Oh.
Got one turnout.
Morris
down
spins
here
out in between 3 and 4. Brings out the
3.
yellow.
Everybody
Put Sutton at second.
manages to
Peck
miss
at
him.
third. The wind's out of the northeast, and what little dust there is getting blown
That's
into the
Brad
crowd.
Morris spun down in
We'll be back.
turn number 3. Corey LeGrune,
All right, here we go.
Larry Sutton, Roger Peck, Danny Morrison Jr., Ken Sweet. Here we go. Green flag flies. LeGrune to the top. Most everybody else to the bottom. Sutton to the bottom, Peck to the bottom, Morrison to the bottom. Corey LeGrune making it work up top. Larry Sutton on the bottom. Roger Peck up on the top.
Roger Peck is lost in the marbles.
Position up there. Bobby Bills gets around Peck.
Morrison into third behind
Sutton
Sutton.
to the bottom, Morrison to the bottom, Sweet to the bottom. Ken Sweet moves up. Danny Morrison Jr. comes to the top. Danny Morrison Jr. creeping up on LeGrune. Morrison Jr. gets by Larry Sutton this time. Chasing Corey LeGrune. Makes a power move
And
down the
LeGrune
backstretch.
passes Sutton.
LeGrune. Morrison to the bottom.
Dives
Can he
low.
make it stick? LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Bills, Cleveland, Peck, Nell. Corey LeGrune puts a little distance between him and Morrison. Morrison tries the bottom again. Makes up a little positions. LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Bill. Danny Morrison looking to get by LeGrune. Morrison to the bottom. LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Bill. Corey LeGrune comes to the bottom. Morrison, Sutton, Sweet. Danny Morrison Jr. to the bottom. LeGrune to the bottom this time. Five to go.
Morrison's dropping back somewhat here.
LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Cleveland, Peck, Nell, Bill, Wilson. Got one off the backstretch. Corey LeGrune. Danny Morrison, Sutton, Sweet.
Yellow is out here for...
Yellow flag out here.
Jermark. Spun out in turn 3. That's
Jeff
going to
Jermark.
get Morrison up close to LeGrune for a restart. 4 laps to go.
Jeff Jermark dead in the water here on turn 3. Gets her headed in the right direction. Sutton, Ken Sweet, Joey Cleveland. Here we go. Green flag flies. LeGrune to the bottom, Morrison to the top. LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Cleveland. Getting kind of crowded down to the bottom here. Corey LeGrune, Danny Morrison Jr., Larry Sutton, Ken Sweet, your top 4 cars. 3 to go. Can LeGrune hang on to this animal? LeGrune, Morrison, Sutton, Sweet, Cleveland, Peck, Nell, Wilson, Watts, Morris. All right, out of 4. LeGrune takes the white flag. Danny Morrison Jr., Larry Sutton, Kenny Sweet, Joey Cleveland, Roger Peck. All right, down the backstretch, Corey LeGrune. They're going to make it 2 in a row. Danny Morrison Jr. to the bottom. It's going to be Corey LeGrune, Danny Morrison Jr., Sutton, Sweet, Cleveland, Peck, Nell, Wilson, Watts, Morris, and Brandon Payne. All right. Corey LeGrune just looked like he took off and they reeled him in, but it's deja vu all over again.
Second feature win of the year. 2 in a row here for LeGrune. This is his 8th overall. He has not won 2 features in a season since 2007. He has won at least one feature in every season of the Minneapolis Raceway here so far. He won 2 in 2007. This is the first time he's had 2 since then. Congratulations, Corey LeGruen. Next week, I bet he won't be on the front row to start. He's getting back up to the point, getting in the top of the point standings again. They're close to it. Says he doesn't like racing in the front. Doesn't know what everybody's doing, but he has sure held everybody off here. 2 weeks in a row, one going away. Congratulations, Corey LeGruen. TNR Dirt Construction Sport Mods, A feature coming up.
Race fans, TNR Dirt Construction, IMCA Sport Mods. And we got the All-American Towing Big Rig Wrecker here coming out here. A feature time. Dan Smith on the pole, the 92 car. Chris Humphreys, the 4C. Row 2, the 9 of Jerry Lambert. Jason Nelson, the 4N. Row 3, Fred Krakowski and Josh Rice. Row 4, Brian Fink, Curtis Peel. Brian La Riviera, Tyler Sutton. Row 6, Jake Crone, Shane Meeks. Row 7, the 97, Troy Atwood, Rick Rohr in the 74. Row 8, the 28 of Gary Utley. The 9 of Gary Laughlin. Row 9, Tyler Fry, Shaylin Holloway. Row 10, Jacob Schmutz, Don Morris in the 70 car. Row 11, the 4M, Matt Miller. Bob Dower, Hunter Cottrell, Tyler Watts. Stand up, wave these guys home. Wish them good luck in this 18-lap A feature.
$18 laps.
All right, All-American Towing's off. Okay, Dan Smith, Chris Humphreys, bring them around here. 18 laps. Buckle up. Here we go. Green flag flies. Dan Smith, Jerry Lambert to the lead. Lambert to the bottom. Smith to the top. Nelson to the top. Humphreys, Traskowski. 24 cars. Smith, Lambert, Nelson, Traskowski, your top 4 cars. Lambert to the lead.
Lambert passes Smith.
Nelson, or Smith back to second. Lambert, Smith, Nelson, Traskowski. La Riviera. Lambert, Smith, Nelson, La Riviera. Smith to the bottom.
Oh, Rice and Crone.
Jerry Lambert
Get tied up.
Tire
Both
goes
move
off
on.
the track.
Lambeth loses the lead. He pulls off the track. Yellow is out for...
Got a yellow flag for something down into turn number 2. Must have some debris down there.
So Lambeth took the lead
I
from...
believe we got a spring that fell out of somebody's
Smith.
car down here.
And Smith left the track. Maybe this is his spring. So Smith takes the lead back. Nelson, La Riviere, Traskowski, Fink, Rice, Humphreys. We'll be back. Okay, restart.
All right,
with
the green
Ram
flag's out.
Smith in the lead.
Dan Smith, Jason Nelson, Brian Laviere. Here we go. Green flag flies. Smith, Nelson, Truskowski, Laviere, Fink, Peel.
Smith loses it. Nelson in the lead. Laviere second. Truskowski third.
Jason Nelson around Laviere. Nelson, Laviere, Truskowski, Peel, Fink, Smith. Jason Nelson putting her on the ground. Smith to the bottom, Laviere up high. Truskowski, Peel, Fink. Laviere gets around Nelson. Down the
Laviere
front
takes
stretch.
the lead.
Nelson second. Truskowski, Peel, Fink. Tyler Fry moves up to the 5th position. Rick Rohr on the bottom. Laviere, Nelson, Truskowski, Peel, Fink, Fry. Ryan Laviere. Nelson riding the high ride. Truskowski, Fink, Peel, Tyler Fry. Working on the bottom.
Riviere building a nice lead.
Ryan Laviere. Nelson, Truskowski, Fink, Peel, Fry.
Fry in
Rick Rohr.
6th.
Sutton, Holloway, Smith, Meeks, Rice. Ryan Laviere, Nelson, Truskowski, Fink, Fry on the bottom underneath Peel. Can't make it stick. Rick Rohr in the 74. Tyler Sutton making his way to the front. Holloway, Smith, Meeks, Rice, Utley.
Oh,
Yellow flag comes
tie
out.
up in front here. Yellow comes out. That's going to reel Riviere up in. Give the
25
ones behind him a chance to
has
catch
issues
up.
here. The yellow's out here. Brian Laviere, Jason Nelson, Fred Truskowski, Ryan Fink, Curtis Peel. Here we go. Green flag flies. Nelson to the bottom, Laviere to the top. Ooh, yellow flag comes out.
Yellow's out for
Chris
Humphreys. And I'm not sure who back here in turn 1.
Got 2 of them spun out down here in turn number 2.
Between 1 and 2. We'll be back with another restart.
Here we go. 7
Restart
laps
number
to go.
5.
Hang
7
on
laps.
here. What a ride. Green flag flies.
Yellow's out again. Smith and
Got 2 of them spun out over here in turn number 3. Bob Dower.
and Dower
Dan
get into
Smith
it in
over here.
3. There we are.
Smith gets moving. What about Dower? Dower going to be able to maintain off here.
All right,
Ryan
this is the 5th restart.
Jason
Third
Nelson,
one with 7 laps to go.
Ryan Fink.
Riviere.
7 laps
Nelson.
to go.
Truskowski.
Green flag flies. Nelson to the bottom. Tyler Fry up top. Over here, Nelson, Truskowski, Fink. Over here, Nelson, Truskowski, Fink.
Fry in the 5th position.
Peel to 6th, Sutton. Four to go. 5 to go.
Gets into 4th position.
Here. Nelson.
5 to go.
Tyler Fry's moved up to
Riviere,
4th.
Nelson, Truskowski,
Fink
Fry.
back to 5th. Sutton. Peel. Holloway. Three to go. Brian Lavriere. Nelson. Tyler Fry working on Fred Truskowski, looking for that number 3 position.
Fry gets past Truskowski.
Fry gets it away from him. La Riviere comes by the flag stand.
Humphreys has
Jason
tire
Nelson.
problems.
Tyler Fry into 3rd place. Ryan Fink back to 4th.
1 lap to go for Riviere.
Riviere. Nelson, Fry, Sutton. Down the back chute, Brian Riviere. Jason Nelson, Tyler Fry, Tyler Sutton.
Riviere is going to take his
Check
2nd
flag
feature
for
win of the
Brian
year.
Riviere.
Nelson 2nd,
Jason
Fry
Nelson,
3rd,
Tyler
Sutton,
Fry, Sutton.
Fink, Truskowski.
But
Brian Riviere, 2nd feature win of the year here at Minneapolis Raceway.
oh man,
And his first season
Fry
of
comes
racing
from 18th place
Fort Moz.
to be in the claim lane.
Fry came a long way back. Nelson 2nd here.
Alrighty.
Sport Mods, buddy. All right, the $1,000 to win.
It is
Feature.
shootout time, buddy.
Coming up. All right.
Alrighty.
Stock car shootout.
All-American Towing. leading them out here. Believe we got some checkered flags, some American flags. All righty. Look at here, Dustin Daniels, Terry France on up front here. Mike Waddle, Perry Meisner, Josh Hudson, Pat Bedore, Justin T. Meyer, Rod Waddell, Jason Schoenberger, Corey Dumpert, Tony Milholland, Doug Adamy, Adam Balthazar, Marty Barth, Justin Burdock, Wally Pomerleau, Jeff Jolsemer, Scott Granzella, Tony Stinson, Bob Arnold, Trevor Thornton, Jason Rogers, Dustin Newland, Marion Woody. Look at her, race fans. 4 abreast. Saluting the crowd. Stand up here and wave at these guys. Isn't it? That looks good, those American flags. Wave at them guys, because they're fixing to go to battle. They are fixing to go to battle. All righty.
24 cars. The Kansas Stock Car Shootout. $1,000 to win.
No, and this thing, and them cars all want to turn left, you know?
Quite a sight. With Old Glory waving from each car.
Yes, sir, we are. Isn't that beautiful? What a sight. What a sight. All right, I believe them boys.
2 parade laps. Now they're going to start
Thanks to
pairing
All
off.
American Towing here for the pace truck here tonight.
T. Meyer came from 20 back to win it
Track
last night
there.
in
They'll
Hayes.
gather them flags up, and then we're going to go to battle.
He's going to start in row 4 tonight. Independence, Iowa. We'll be back after they gather up the flags and get rolling to come out of turn 4. Okay, on the inside row, inside position, first row, 33, Dustin Daniels.
Yes,
outside,
sir.
21F, Terry France. Second row, inside, 20M, Mike Waddell. Outside row, outside position, second row, 40, Perry Misner. Third row inside, 97J, Josh Hudson. Fourth row outside, 99B, Pat Bedore. Fourth row inside, 56T, Justin T. Meyer. Fourth row outside, 60T, Rod Waddell. Fifth row inside, Jason Schoenberger. Outside, 77, Corey
All right,
Dumpert.
race fans, get your seatbelts.
And we're gonna
buckled
go.
up, sit down, hang on. 20 laps for $1,000. Here we go. Dustin Daniels, Terry France, green flag flies.
Oh,
Ooh, look out.
been out at turn 1. Be a complete restart
Yellow
here.
flag comes out here.
Was that Stinson? Woo. Milholland, I think, got spun out there.
Dustin Murdoch has a right front flat here. Needs to go to the pits and get that thing
Murdoch
changed.
has a flat tire.
Get him back out here. Original restart.
We'll give the rest of the lineup here for this original restart. Y'all got lost in the shuffle there with this impressive salute laps. Sixth row inside, 12M, Tony Milholland. Sixth row outside, number 92A, Doug Adamy. Seventh row inside, 92, Adam Balthazar. 7th row outside, 01B Marty Barth. 8th row inside, 24M Justin Murdoch. 8th row outside, 43 Wiley Pomerlow. 9th row inside, 66 Jeff Joldersma. 9th row outside, 91E Scott Granzella. 10th row inside, 59S Tony Stinson. 10th row outside, 55A Bob Arnold. 11th row inside, 9 Trevor Thornton. Outside, 37 Jason Rogers. 12th row inside, 07 Dustin Newland. And outside, number 777 of Marion Woody.
92 car has a flat
That's
tire.
the complete lineup for the stock car shootout.
Spare in this animal.
24 cars.
Go to the pits here.
20 laps. We
And
have an original restart here. Coming up.
All
Okay.
right, race fans. Dustin Daniel, Terry France, Mike Waddle, Perry Wisner. Here we go. We're going to 20 laps for all the potatoes. Here we go. Green flag flies. Daniels down low, France up high. Mike Waddle on the bottom.
Yellow's
flag
out again.
comes out here for
Granzella gets tied up.
Granzella in the 91
Coming out of 2. There's another car off the track in 2. Way off the track. We'll have another complete restart. Granzella leaves the track.
Got him lined up.
Okay,
here.
that
We're
was
gonna get
Trevor
a
Thornton
single
way off
file
over the
restart
side.
this
He's
time.
been hauled off
Justin
on the hook.
Daniels, Terry France, Mike Waddle, Perry Meisner. Here we go. Green flag flies.
Restart number 2 on the first lap. Oh, another spin out in between 1 and 2. This will be the 3rd restart on the first lap.
That brings out the yellow flag. For Corey Duppert. Gets him back in here. We'll get lined up here. Hopefully get this thing charged off. These guys are a little tense here racing for $1,000. But to finish first, you must first finish. Thing started off, so
that was Dumpert, number 77.
See this race
out.
here. All
3rd
right,
restart,
here we
first
go.
lap.
Green flag flies. All right, everybody made it through turn 1 and 2. Dustin Daniel, Terry France, Mike Waddle, Perry Meisner here. Josh Hudson gets up high.
Well, we couldn't complete a lap. Well, no, they keep her going. All right.
Get her on the track here again.
Daniels still leads Franz.
Daniels, Franz. Waddle. Justin Timmer. Niemeyer. Josh Hudson. Justin Daniels. Terry Franz. Mike Waddle. T-Meyer. Hudson.
Oh, we get a spin out at 4. Brings out the yellow. 56 or 58, I can't see which. This northeast breeze is not being kind on bringing the dust into the crowd and the viewing. Oh, that's, yeah, 56. Last night's winner. He'll go to the back and have a long way to come back.
All right, Dustin Daniel, Terry Franz, Mike Waddle, Josh Hudson there. Here we go to battle again here.
4th restart.
Green flag
5 laps
flies.
in. Daniels, Franz.
Daniels to the bottom, France to the bottom. Waddle to the bottom, Hudson. Rod Waddle in the 60T, working on the bottom.
Hudson makes the move
Hudson.
on 3rd.
To the inside with Mike Waddle.
Moves past Waddle. Dennis, Franz, Hudson, Waddle, Schoenberger. Schoenberger spins out. No, it's Hudson spinning out, excuse me.
Oh, look out.
And he loses some
Josh
metal,
Hudson got
or
turned
makes
around down
contact
here
with
in turn number 2.
the car behind him, made contact and lost his fender. So Hudson's going to have to go to the back. Looks like he might have lost some liquid here also in turn 2. "13 laps to go."
Hands, Josh Hudson.
5th
Jason
restart,
Schoenberger.
13 laps to go. Daniels,
Here we go.
Franz.
Green flag flies.
Hudson, Schoenberger.
Daniels, Franz, Hudson, Schoenberger, Jolzersma. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Got a lot of cars trying the bottom, not very many taking the top. Schoenberger taking the top, making it work.
Schoenberger, the only one up high on the corners.
Schollenberger taking the top, making it work. Dustin Daniel, Terry France, Josh Hudson, top 3 cars.
Newland up into 6th now.
Daniels, France, Hudson.
Boy, they're really catfishing. Except for Schollenberger. Dennis building about a 6-car length lead. Hudson right behind him. Dennis with a good lead, 6 laps to go.
Dustin Daniel, Terry France, Jason Hudson.
Hudson trying to get outside France, can't get her done. Schollenberger still the only one up high on the first 4 cars.
Dustin Daniel.
Quarter of a lap lead for Dennis
Hudson.
Daniels.
Goldsmer.
Or 10-car length, excuse me.
Newland.
3 laps to go.
Adam Balthazar. Terry Meisner.
$1,000 on the line for Dustin Daniels.
3 to go.
Inside pole position, he hadn't given up the
Daniel.
lead. 2 laps remaining. France, Hudson.
Zolsmer. Down the backstretch. Dustin Daniels. Down into turn 3. Ed Chenoweth waves the white flag for Dustin Daniels, Terry France, Josh Hudson. Jeff Jolson.
White flag for Daniels. Final lap to $1,000 win here.
Dustin Daniels gonna win this $1,000.
France second.
Josh Hudson. Soldermer. Schollenberger. Newland. Race fans, thank you for coming out on such a cold night. Minneapolis Raceway and the Robbins families appreciate this to no end. Thank you for coming tonight. We love dyed-in-the-wool true blue race fans. Thanks for coming tonight, folks. On behalf of the entire staff of Minneapolis Raceway, drive safe. Hopefully next week the weather will be somewhat nicer.
Dustin Daniels out of Colby, Kansas, wins the shootout here at Minneapolis. He had a long haul, but not as long as some of the guys from Iowa that came to Minneapolis Raceway, the state of Kansas, for the shootout. Inside pole position for Dustin Daniels and led throughout the race. Catfish the whole way. T-Meyer from Independence, Iowa, I think it was, won at Hayes last night. I don't think he finished in the top 10 here tonight.
All right, race fans, he can hear you now.
Finished 4th at Hayes, so I bet he might get all the big bucks for high points too.
Anybody want to take on this hot rod? I see the car says for sale. What do you take for right now? What's in my pocket? Well, I ain't got that much, but anyway, good race. Minneapolis Raceway. There he is, race fans. Your shootout, your Bank of Tuscan IMC stock car feature winner, Mr. Dustin Daniels.
Well, this brings to conclusion week number 4 of Minneapolis Raceway. The Kansas Stock Car Shootout. Dennis Daniels, Colby, taking home the big money here tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Come back for week 5. Now here's a big banner here. Feature winner. And his $1,000 check. Shootout feature winner. Dale Leach and Doug Beach, I'm going to sign off. Good night, folks.